4th of July, everyone. In this video, I want to go over this kind of exercise lick that I found that I think is so perfect. It's not easy to do fast, but easy to do, especially if you do it slow. So simple. It's kind of crazy. It's so easy to use and understand. It's almost kind of stupid. So if you are learning how to play a G chord and a C chord and a D chord and a G chord, and you have ever heard of a finger exercise or done any finger gymnastics, you very likely might have come across this one, or somebody might have told you to practice doing this one. And if they didn't, I'm going to tell you right now to start practice doing this. You take your third finger, play the third fret. You take your second finger, play the first fret. You take your first finger, you play the first fret, and then you play the open string. Now you want to learn how to pick that down, up, and you want to practice doing this probably 100 to 5,000 times. Okay, I'm not kidding, but this is where you start. And then you learn how to do this on every string. You can do it with your fingers. If you don't use a pick, you would most likely end up doing it with your thumb. Or similar to like how a bass player might do it with like 2 fingers. Anyway, we're doing it with a pick, and it's down up picking, alternate picking. So here's the deal. If you have 4 beats in a measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you could go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and end on your G chord. Pretty crazy, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, C chord. D, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds pretty good too. There's a reason for it, which I might get to explain in this video, but I might not. Okay, so here's the thing. With the G chord particularly, you could start this on any set of strings. So if I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, first string. I'm going to do C, D, 2, 3, 4, second string. And then start on the third string. Finally, start on the 4th string. And very lastly, you have the last 2 strings. Now this one's a little bit more not as resolving, but it still works. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments. I consider it to be sort of like more of a beginnerish exercise idea, but you could carry it through your playing for your whole life, because you can always increase the speed and you can vary it in so many different ways too. I might show you a couple, but here's the last set of strings. Oh, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, and all your support, comments, questions, super thanks, tips are greatly appreciated. And wishing all of you a wonderful Independence Day, at least those of you watching who live in the United States. Thanks for watching. So here's the last 2 set of strings, starting on the A string on fret 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'd like to do right now is just let you hear them a little quicker, like this. I'll just go C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thinking that you're resolving to a G chord. go over real quick why they work on a G chord particularly. So on a G chord, the notes in a G chord are G, B, and D. Notes in a G major scale are G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. So anyway, let's go through this here. So you got, that's a B note. It's part of the G chord. It has to sound good to play it before the G chord. The next one, that is a G note. It's the root of the G chord. Again, it's part of the chord. It has to sound good. Next, that's the D note, part of the G chord. It has to sound great. Here's my reasoning for the next one. Your ear is leading you to that G. It's A going back to G. Or I could do it like, so you could see it a little better. But you would play it down here. And the last one, I don't really have a reason for why it works other than that note is the sixth note in the key of G. Now, the next interesting thing about this that I think that you should experiment with as you're doing it is, let's take this chord progression. Here's a chord progression. G, C, D, G. And what I want to show you how to do is take the lick on whatever strings you want to put it on and have it lead into wherever you are in that chord progression. So for instance, the first example is what I've been doing. You play the first three chords. Now in the last measure, you have to play your 8 notes, which leads you back to your first measure. And as you know, you could start those 8 notes on any string that you want. By the way, this is a great finger exercise, also just in itself without the open. Then move it up a fret. Should practice doing those. They're finger gymnastics. You should practice them a lot. They're really good for your technique, for getting your hands together. Anyway, back to the soloing thing. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in, I'm going to put the fill in the second measure, which will lead you to the D chord. So we're going to go like this. Skip the C chord because it's a fill, and then D, and then back to G. So here we go. I'll do it this time. Try it again. Let me go a little faster. Oops. Okay, so here's my chord progression. Second measure. Fourth measure. I want to put it in the second and fourth. Let's try that. That's a pretty cool sound. Here it is again in the second and the fourth measure. Okay, now I'm going to put it in the third measure. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Fourth measure. And okay, so we put it in the fourth measure. We put it in the third measure. We put it in the second measure. Now we're going to put it in the first measure. So it'll basically go. So you got to remember the chord progression. you try this. It's really a lot of fun, and the possibilities with just keeping it this simple and this straight are really pretty endless. A little different there at the end. Thanks again for watching. As always, play a lot of guitar.